All right, I just talked to Coach. He insists on going with a simplified game plan for you tonight.
What do you think?
Well, his thinking is we keep it simple, you don't get overwhelmed, and then we rely on the defense to do their part.
Wait, hold on. Is this a joke?
All right, look, Coach just wants to put him in the best position to succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man. All right, this is the semifinals. If we go out there and simplify, they're gonna destroy us. Come on, this is crazy, right? Right?
Agreed. Coach needs to wake up. I'm ready for this.
Man, forget about him, man.
Listen, I don't care how much you played, you're a leader on this team. Leaders, sometimes they have to do what's right, even if they don't like it.
Got it, Coach. I got you.
Yeah?
Tonight, it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Clemson Tigers taking on the Oregon Ducks.
What's up, bro? Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Thanks. Means a lot.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Pablo, and welcome back to GG Sports. I'm bringing you guys the second episode of the QB1 Series here for Madden 20 on GG Sports. And in this episode, we're going to conclude the college football playoffs. We have the semifinals in this game. This will be our first ever career NCAA start, so there's a lot riding on our shoulders. But before we get into the matchup, I want to remind you guys to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Keep it locked to GG Sports for all of your Madden 20 content. There's going to be a ton of videos coming out over the next couple of weeks, so you guys definitely want to keep it locked here to GG Sports. But like I said, we are getting into the semifinal. As you guys heard, the coach is going into the game with a simplified game plan. I definitely don't agree with that. You guys saw I chose the option to agree with Isaiah Streets and say that coach needs to wake up. There's no reason to do that. I'm a 5-star QB recruit. I definitely can handle the pressure. I'm used to playing in front of big crowds. Let's see if I can actually back that up, because to go against the coach like that in that moment in front of a teammate, you have to be able to back that up, especially as a leader. So we're going to be focused on coming out, playing to our strengths, and really minimizing the mistakes, because coaches are obviously already looking for us to make the mistake because they simplified the game plan. And we start off the game with a passing touchdown to Priest, and that's definitely a way to send a message to the coaches, and maybe they'll open things up a little bit. But we are tied up at 7 with about a minute to go in the first quarter. But just a few side notes about this game mode. I'm really enjoying it, but it does have shortcomings. Some of the presentation in college was good, but it was very limited. They didn't give you too much, but this is the first year that we're seeing this game mode. My expectations were not that high. I did not like long shot really at all, so I didn't have high expectations. But I like that they added the 2 college games. That's definitely a nice touch, but I felt like they could have did a little bit more with the process of getting drafted. There wasn't a whole lot that you did to contribute to your draft stock. There was just a combine that you guys will see in the next episode, where there's just a few passes that you have to throw in certain zones, and I will show you guys that. But you have to get the passes in the certain zones to get the completion or the credit for that drill, and that's all you actually do to control your draft stock, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure that these games have too much to do with it in terms of your draft position, because I'm not sure if I lose this game, if that's going to make me fall in the draft or anything like that. But I mean, I only can go off of what I've done. I haven't experimented really, but from what I was able to tell, the combine was the biggest part in terms of affecting your draft position. And overall, this mode has potential. I still think they have a long way to go. I feel like the game mode could have been a lot more robust. There could have been a lot more, like I said, in the drafting process. There could have been workouts, meetings, interviews with different teams. So they kind of missed the mark with that. But like I said before, my expectations were not that high for this game mode. Maybe one day Madden will get it to a point where there's a more customizable and more immersive gameplay experience in QB1. But nonetheless, like I said, the NCAA aspect is a nice touch to it. I'm really enjoying it so far, and I think the storytelling is pretty good. I think they did a good job implementing Good Morning Football into this player's story. Even though I can't lie, to be honest, the script is a little bit cheesy at times. But besides that, if you can get past it, this game mode is really fun. But I throw a dime to the back of the end zone to Isaiah Streets, and that's going to increase our lead after the extra point to 27-10. And we actually finished this one out. They tried to mount a comeback at the end of the game, so we actually only come away with a 3-point victory. But it honestly doesn't matter. A W is a W. We throw 3 touchdowns in our first ever NCAA start. Let's see what Coach has to say about it after trying to simplify the game plan for us.
Thank you, sir.
That was a gutsy performance out there tonight. You took us to a national championship when nobody, and I mean nobody, expected you to. And for what it's worth, I'm really glad you stayed 4 years ago.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, baby, we going to the chip. Whew. One more game, baby.
We got this, man.
Oh, yeah. Football is my life, man. But you got to stay grounded in what's important. So I got a little surprise for you.
Isaiah!
Em, looking good, Emily. Oh, and I'm loving this hat.
Thank you.
Oh.
Absolutely. Is that magenta? Fuchsia? What color is that?
Okay. Hey, I bet he'd probably be good at off the board, huh?
Yeah.
Look, Emily has the best games.
Okay. If you had a unicorn, would you want its mane to be purple or pink?
Well,
I think I'm gonna have to go with purple.
purple. No, look. You see, look, you don't pick from the options given. All right, the game is in the name, off the board. Now it's clicking. Okay, look, if I had a unicorn, I'd have a mane that matches his horn. Silver.
I'd go with onyx.
Onyx. Okay. I told you she's a pro.
Hey, how are you? Todd Atwood. I'm Emily's dad.
Hi.
Can I talk to you for a second? She's too shy to ask, but Emily wanted to know if you could do something for her in the national championship game.
Yeah, of course. Anything.
She wanted you to throw 3 touchdowns.
3? I thought I said 4.
4 touchdowns.
Oh.
Is that okay?
Well, 4 touchdowns is a lot.
Yeah, but how can you turn down this face? Look at that.
But I'll see what I can do.
Yes.
Don't worry. He'll do it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's great to see you again.
It's nice to meet you, Emily.
You too.
All right.
We're days away from the national championship game, and there is one big question on everyone's mind. Can lightning strike twice? Last week, we saw a quarterback with no game day experience lead his team to victory in the college football playoff semifinal. Kyle, is this kid good enough to win a championship?
Not at all. That's it. But hold on. I don't think he has to be. And let me tell you what I mean. There is so much talent on that team on both sides of the ball. Manage the game. Don't make the big mistake. I think they have a real shot. I do.
Kyle, we don't like managers of the game here at the table. Very boring, just like your shirt. I feel you, but I disagree. The team has a ton of talent, but they're going to need this dude to make some plays. They're not going to win if they hand the ball off 50 times.
You two be nice. You, Peter Schrager, do you think he'll rise to the challenge?
I do, as long as the pressure doesn't get to him.
Yeah, for real. He's about to feel that pressure. Listen, there's a lot of weight on this dude's shoulders right now. He wins this game, he punches his ticket to the NFL. He loses, and we'll see, I guess.
And then if you're a coach, how do you handle this? What do you say to a kid that has so much to lose on that field?
Hey, can I talk to you a minute?
Yeah, sure, Coach.
You know, I know it's hard to shut out all the noise. It's a lot of pressure. The only thing that we can control is what's right in front of us. And what's right in front of us is a game of football. Same rules as always. So you gotta take a step back. All right? You gotta breathe it in. You find a way to appreciate this moment, this time with your teammates, take in the crowd. Man, you do that, and everything gets real quiet. All right? So breathe. Take it in. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
So it honestly doesn't get any bigger than this. It is the College Football National Championship. We are facing off against the Miami Hurricanes. After coming off of a victory in our first ever start, there's more pressure than ever in this championship game. So let's get started. I'm back to pass. Nothing there. I'm rolling out to the left-hand side, taking a slide after gaining a nice chunk there, getting us to the 12-yard line. And we're only a few yards away from taking the lead early in this championship game. And I fire a bullet over the middle to our wide receiver, who walks into the end zone, and we do just that. We take the lead over the Miami Hurricanes, and our defense actually makes a stand. Our offense has the ball with great field position. I lob one up to the back of the end zone, and Isaiah Street somehow gets a foot in bounds and increases our lead to 14. What an excellent touch pass and an excellent catch by Isaiah Streets there. He should be happy. He's getting the ball quite often here early in this one, and it's paying off for us. And like they said earlier, the game plan is simple. Line up, drop back, and throw it to Isaiah Streets. And so far, honestly, that plan has been working. I'm not going to shy away from it, but they do leave me too much daylight, and I end up moving the chains with a scramble there. And by the way, if you watched the last episode, you guys saw I chose to be an improviser. I'm not totally sure how that affects your ratings, but they pretty much gave you 4 options. You could be a scrambler, an improviser, a field general, or a strong arm passer, and I chose to be an improviser. But we do get yet another score. Isaiah Streets gets his second touchdown of the half. Let's hear what he had to say at halftime though.
Hey, come on. Hey, you need to play better in the second half, all right?
What?
Just give me the ball, all right? Let me do my thing.
I agree.
Okay, on every play. Yeah, I'm sure the defense is going to figure that out.
Okay, well, you need to figure it out. This isn't just a game to me.
I know that. I know that, Isaiah.
So you know I had to argue with Isaiah on that one. This guy has 2 touchdowns, but he's complaining about getting the ball. I mean, I know he only has 2 receptions for 2 touchdowns, but I mean, my God, we're up 21-10. We're probably in great position to come away with the trophy. I think he should just be quiet and let the game come to him. I mean, I know it's bigger than football, but my man, you got 2 touchdowns, and we add another passing touchdown to reach number 4 on the day. But more importantly, that put the game out of the reach of the Miami Hurricanes, and we come away with another close victory. They all don't have to be pretty. What matters is that we got a W. We're coming away with the national title. We were the starting QB on a national title winning team, so that definitely is going to improve our draft stock. And then we also satisfy our biggest fan by throwing 4 touchdowns. We fulfill her wish. Stay tuned for the podium speeches. See what the coaches had to say after winning the national championship. That's going to close out this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one as we prepare for the NFL draft. You guys will see who Paul Henry will be drafted by in the next episode. Definitely stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace.
I tell you, this kid's amazing. He worked around the clock to prepare for this game. I never seen anything like it. And I am so proud of what he's done, and under this kind of pressure. Hope all you NFL scouts out there are paying attention, because this kid's special.
Come on, man.
You deserve it, son. Congratulations.
Coach, this is you. This is great. Thank you.
A perfect end to a too short season. You're leaving here a champion.
It's better than I ever thought it would feel. I can't even describe it, really. It's just to be up on this stage, celebrating with these guys. It's perfect. It's just perfect.
It is a perfect end, but it seems like you put up a pretty good case that it shouldn't be today. How do you feel about that?
I think I gave myself a shot. If the NFL comes calling, I'll pick up the phone. But this guy over here, this guy, the trophy, man.
Absolutely. Isaiah Streets, we are all aware of the loss of your brother and what it took to be here today. But can you tell us, in this moment, how you're feeling right now?
It's lots of feelings, Taylor. I made a promise to my brother that I was gonna you know, none of this would have been possible without this man right here. This dude came into an impossible situation. He's got heart. Love you, man.
Hey, I love you, man.
See? This was for you, baby! Yeah! This was for you! Yeah! Let's go!
A lot of emotions out on the field tonight. This is what football is all about getting hit and getting back up. And as you can see, in a season that was characterized by overcoming, these guys did just that and won a national championship. Back to you guys.
Right. Okay, yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, he's actually right here. Okay, hang on.
Hello?
Hey, how's it going? It's Emily's dad. Look, I know that you got a lot on your plate, and I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I did want to tell you that Emily's out of her surgery, and she is doing great. She got to see the game and everything. You have made a fan for life in her.
Thank you so much for the kind words. Please have Emily stay in touch.
I will. Thank you. All right, bye.
Take care.